Hello and welcome to my track by track for my album Maybe This Is Meta, where I'm going to be going through the origins of the songs, some of the production of the lyrics, and telling you kind of all about the album and the ideas and where it came from. So let's dive into it. So the 10th track on the album is a song called Dinner in Joburg. Now this song began life right at the end of the initial album process. I was listening to the track listing, I was like, oh, I need another upbeat one. It's too mellow, it's too sad, and I sat down with the piano thing and wrote around that. The reason that it made the album is because a lot of my songs are like 4-chord wonders, and this one felt like it was musically very interesting. There's a lot of different themes running through the album, but one overarching thing is I feel that it starts with a kind of angry tone, and it's kind of like the album is you're working your way to a base of you're more happy with yourself by the end of it. So this song was really important because I remember when I was finished with it, I was like, no one else could write this, and it was a feeling that I was trying to put to music that was just magic. That's why I made the album. The production on this was my most fun of all the songs. When I started the piano thing, I was like, oh, this sounds a bit kind of Paul McCartney-esque. So I was like, okay, I want to make a song that sounds like his magic musical melodies all over it. So all of the guitars were kind of made to sound a little bit 70s-ish, and the piano, I think, is put through like a speaker as a layer as well. What I also did though, with going, okay, I want Paul McCartney to sound like he's on it, is make the bass line really interesting, but I juxtaposed all of that kind of 70s style music with then some really modern elements. Like there's a vocal sample at the end that goes doo 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 that's put throughout the song. That was really important because the vocal sampling thing was something that when I had other songs that I needed parts for, it allowed me to be like, okay, no, this is the through line. This makes sense going with this. The lyrics for this song, I'm sure I've spoken about them before, but they're all literally about one evening in Johannesburg having dinner with a bunch of people that hadn't seen each other for a long time, and just the magic of everybody getting back together and it feeling like no time passed. And we were having dinner in this like really cool place called Monte Cassino, and it's like they paint the outside inside. It's just so trippy. It was great, but it was really good for subject matter for the song because there were so many different things to kind of pull from and interesting things to talk about that kind of were the setting for this really quite simple get together of friends. But because of COVID and the amount of time it had been between everyone had seen each other, it meant so much more than just a get together and a dinner. It was like a proper catch up, and honestly it was magical. It was lovely to be there. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and go check out the album if you haven't already. Mwah.